Hey, my name is Anya with Nested in Bend, and today I'm going to be sharing with you 7 jolly things you can do this holiday season in Central Oregon. One of my favorite holiday memories from when I was a kid is when we would drive with my family to our grandparents' house in Sun River. And we would get together with our extended family and all the kids would be playing together. We would go sledding down a big hill with my cousins. And in the evening time, we would go to the Sun River Lodge and have dinner there as a family. And there's just so many good memories. I just get excited thinking about it. Now that I have a family of my own, we love making our own traditions. And I'm gonna be sharing with you some of the things that we love to do during this time of year, and also recommending a few other things that you and your family might want to try. So stick around, I'm gonna be sharing with you 7 super fun things you can do this holiday season, and stay to the end because I'm gonna be sharing with you some tips about how to find events and all of that good stuff. Before we continue, go ahead and click that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any future videos. Here we go with number 1. One of our favorite things to do with my husband and I is we just love to strap our kids into the car, make some hot cocoa, and drive around town trying to find the best Christmas lights. We will literally drive around all over town trying to find the best lights. So hard to say where exactly the best lights are, but there's usually a few homes in the area that really go all out, and we try to see those every single year as they usually do something a little different. Activity number 2 is ice skating. One of my favorite memories from when I was little is going ice skating with my mom. She's a pretty good ice skater and I was always trying to keep up with her. But we would always go up to the Inn of the 7th Mountain. They had these cute lights and we would just spend hours ice skating there. There's also a really great ice skating rink in Sun River at the Village, and Bend does have a brand new ice skating rink. It's been around for a couple of years now. It's called the Pavilion, and this is gonna be the largest ice skating rink. They have a fun little disco ball, and if ice skating is not your thing, you can hang out by the fire, drink some coffee. I'm all about them hot drinks during the winter time. Activity number 3, this one you cannot miss out on. It is the Christmas parade. So Bend and Redmond both have their own parades. The Redmond parade is usually at night. They call it the Starlight Parade, and they have all kinds of lights, and Santa Claus is there, of course, so you don't want to miss that one. And the Bend Christmas parade is also fantastic. They have awesome floats. It's just such a great time. You definitely want to check the schedules on these parades as they usually happen right after Thanksgiving, so don't miss out on those. All right, activity number 4 is for all of those snow lovers. I cannot say that I am a total snow lover, but one of these activities definitely gets me excited. So if you are a snow lover, head up to Mount Bachelor or Mount Hoodoo, and you can go skiing and snowboarding and snowshoeing if that's your thing. And if you don't know how to do any of those, go ahead and head up to the mountain and go tubing. The really fun thing about this is that you don't have to do any of the work climbing up the hill. They hook you up on a tube and they take you up, and then you just go back down, and then you go back up again, and you don't have to do any of the work. It's all fun, no work, and that's what I like. And if you want to get creative, rent a ski bike at Hoodoo and try your hand at that. I have not tried that personally yet, but it does sound like a lot of fun. Activity number 5. You definitely don't want to miss out on some of the many bazaars and craft markets that happen in Central Oregon. Bend, Redmond, Sisters, Prineville, they all have them at different times and different dates. But you don't want to miss out on them because this is where local artists and craftspeople come together to showcase their work. So you're going to find things like art, Christmas decorations, handmade items, scarves, hats, candles. Give me all the candles. And it's a great place to find unique Christmas gifts that you're not going to find anywhere else, as well as supporting your local artists and craftspeople here in Central Oregon. Activity number 6 is going to the old mill and seeing Santa at Santaland. This is of course great for all the kids, big kids included. Go and take a picture with Santa and just see the amazing display that they have set up there. While you're at the old mill, check out some of the shops that are also great for picking up any last minute Christmas gifts and just seeing the wonderful Christmas lights that they have out there. And finally, activity number 7. This one is near and dear to my heart. If you heard my story in the beginning, you have to go and visit Sun River. I could probably do a whole video about this on its own because they have so much to do out there for the holidays. But some of the must things you have to do is to go and see the Christmas light show. They have a schedule, and so that you can come and see the lights that they have on display there. Really good time. It's free, so great holiday activity there. Also, visit the lodge, and usually every year they have a gingerbread house competition. I wouldn't even say house because some of these get so elaborate. This is usually a competition done by elementary school, middle school, high school, and teachers, and they create some magnificent works of art out of gingerbread. I don't know how they do it, but I love to see it. We love to take our kids. They love to see it. It's a really good time. Also, go ahead and visit the village while you're in Sun River. They have a fun little train that you can ride. They have some really great shops. You can go ice skating while you're there. You can really make a whole day out of going to Sun River. And if the train ride seems a little cramped for you, you can always take the sleigh ride with real horses and a real sleigh. Just sounds like such a magnificent time, especially if it's snowing. It is so gorgeous out there. Okay, so I know I said I have 7 activities that you can do this holiday season, but I do have a bonus one. If you like to see shows, you cannot miss the Nutcracker that showcases every year at Bend High. The Tower Theater also has a Nutcracker, and they usually have holiday movies that they play as well. So check the link below for schedules and times for shows. Okay, so I promised you some tips for finding these events. Tip number 1 is look up these events early in the season. A lot of them start happening right after Thanksgiving, so you don't want to miss them. Start the holiday season early. Who cares? Nobody's gonna judge you. So look up the events as early as you can, plan them out ahead of time, plan out what you want to do, maybe have a little bucket list, whatever works for you. Tip number 2 is, where do you find all of these events? Well, the one place that I think of first is, of course, Facebook. Under events, you can scroll and see what kind of events are going on around you, whether that's in Bend or Redmond. Put in your location and it will pop up with events that are going on. Make sure you press that interested button or that going button so that Facebook will alert you that the event is coming up soon, or put it in your calendar. I will also link down below the Redmond events and the Bend events website, so you can go ahead and look up events that are up to date on those websites as well. I hope you have enjoyed watching this video about all the fun things there are to do in Central Oregon for the holidays. If you want to see more videos like this, go ahead and press that subscribe button so that I can continue bringing you more videos about Central Oregon. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time.